cool down with high.
Executive Director of the Utica Center for Development and CNY Veterans Outreach Center, Vincent Scalise. Great having you here, especially on this weekend. So you're very, very busy this weekend. A lot to plan for leading up to Monday and the parade. Talk to me a little bit about the logistics of this year's parade.
So this is the third year the UCD has hosted the City of Utica Memorial Day Parade. So we're going to do it again. It's going to take the same route that it did in years past. We start at St. Elizabeth, so the former St. Elizabeth's Hospital on Genesee Street. We move north on Genesee Street and then turn.
We're going to go to break. Sorry, having some technical issues here. Second time's a charm, right? We got all the issues figured out here.
Yes.
Vincent Scalise, once again, from the Utica Center for Development and Central New York Veterans Outreach Center. We're talking about the logistics for this year's Memorial Day Parade coming up on Monday in Utica.
Yes. So we're going to start at 10 a.m. Hopefully that rain holds off, but it's a rain or shine event. So regardless of the weather, we'll be marching down Genesee Street starting from the former St. Elizabeth's Hospital northbound to the Parkway. Then we make a right on the Parkway and we end at the Parkway Rec Center. So it's the same route that it's taken, same route the 4th of July parade takes as well.
Now, like you had mentioned earlier, this is the third year, so this is still a relatively new event in the city of Utica. Where did the idea for this first come about?
They used to have Memorial Day parades. For some reason, I don't know, before my time, they stopped having them. I was asked by the former city administration to do it. We were planning to do our first one in 2020 when COVID hit. Yeah. So we went 2 years without it. So 3 years we were able to hold our first one, and I can't tell you how many years, but we were able to hold it. But it's important. We need to make sure that we take time out on that day to honor all the men and women that gave that ultimate sacrifice for our freedoms and to keep this country free. So, you know, when I was asked to do it, I said yes. I find it very important, you know, to make sure that especially the younger generation understands why they're out there watching the parade go by, and just to raise awareness of the meaning of the day.
And talk to me a little bit about that younger generation and raising awareness for them, because a lot of them were born at a time when we were still in Afghanistan and Iraq. So it's very important for them to realize, you know, the sacrifices that have been made.
You have to think, the global war on terror took 20 years. Literally, it lasted 20 years. So there were men and women sacrificing their life for a 20-year period. And, but, you know, we haven't had a terrorist attack, thank God, since. So, you know, it was those out of necessity that we serve and, you know, sacrifice to keep this country free. And I just want to make sure people don't forget that. Don't forget about those men and women, and give them a moment. One day a year, you know, give them that moment to reflect upon their sacrifices.
And one common misconception about this weekend, people oftentimes get Veterans Day and Memorial Day.
Yes.
They can get it mixed up.
People do, yes.
And this holiday is about honoring those who gave their lives while serving.
Absolutely. That's why the holiday was formed in the first place, to recognize all the men that died during the Civil War. And it has grown to be an annual tradition for this country to take one day out of the year to reflect upon the sacrifices made.
What other events do you guys have planned, not just for Memorial Day, but going forward?
So we'll be doing the 4th of July Day Parade as well, plus the party in the park. It's going to be great. We'll have live music. Nervous Rex will be the headlining band. We'll have fireworks. We have to thank, you know, our lead sponsor, Master Vito Honda, who, you know, has been great to help us plan all, because it does cost a lot of money to do these events. Sure. But yeah, so Memorial Day, we just do the parade. We take that moment to honor the sacrifices, and then everybody goes about their way. But 4th of July, after the parade, couple hours break, everybody starts forming up in Proctor Park. I mean, it's a huge turnout. We get about 10,000 people down there. The fireworks show's great, the music's great, a lot of food trucks, a lot of vendors.
That's the important part.
And activities for the children. So it's family-centered and family-safe. So please join us for that event as well.
Yeah, of course, everyone looking forward to that. Now, of course, with the CNY Veterans Outreach Center, you guys do a lot of work in helping veterans where can folks learn more about your cause?
The best way, I always tell everybody, just go right to our website. It's ucdevelopment.org. Everything we do and all the services we provide are listed there, all our contact information. You could email us. And I always say, if you're a veteran or you know a veteran that needs something, do not hesitate to call us because we'll help them.
And you guys have a lot of big projects in the works.
Yes, we do.
So definitely looking forward to that. A lot of big stuff for the community as a whole as well.
Yeah, hopefully we'll give that community the pull that they so desperately want and need.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll be breaking ground there soon. So.
Awesome. All right, Vincent Scalise from the CNY Veterans Outreach Center and Utica Center for Development. Coming up next, we'll take a look at what the team's working on for 5 and 6. Plus, Howard is in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
Parade is Monday morning. 10 a.m. begins in front of Our Lady of Lourdes Church, marches north to the Memorial Parkway. It'll end at the Parkway Rec Center. Utica Center for Development is hosting, along with the city. Entry to the parade is free, and there's still some time to sign up. We have a link at WKTV.com. Fire departments, bands, and floats, and trophies will be awarded for Best in Show Fire Apparatus and Best in Show Float and Vehicle. On WKTV.Utica, the Memorial Day Parade is Monday morning, 10 a.m. Begins in front of Our Lady of Lourdes Church and then marches north of the Memorial Parkway. Parade ends at the Parkway Rec Center. Utica Center for Development is hosting, along with the city. Entry to the parade is free, and there's still some time to sign up. We got a link for you at WKTV.com. There'll be fire departments, bands, and floats. Trophies awarded for Best Show Fire Apparatus and Best in Show Float and Vehicle. Right now, on our website, WKTV.com, you can check out the other events taking place this weekend in many local municipalities.